Alright, guys, we are back online, I think. Alright, it's been a long day, finally. Get to stream. And we get to practice for our league start. I'm excited. I don't sound too excited, though. Honestly, the wind is almost kind of out of my sails. I was planning on Pathfinder, but perusing... Actually, I didn't even have to peruse. My feed was just blowing up with everybody and their mom. Starting to practice with the Pathfinder. I'm sure a lot of those players and streamers, content creators, that they're probably going to go Druid. But I have the feeling I mean, it's pretty obvious. Pathfinder is going to be strong. Like, everybody can see that. But the problem that I'm having is I've been kind of off meta for a little while, and I kind of liked being off meta. So I'm thinking I might try something else. I'm going to practice on the Pathfinder. It's going to be a game day decision for me, though. I'm not really feeling it as much anymore. However, just because we go Pathfinder doesn't mean we necessarily have to do what everybody else is doing. There's some interesting things that I want to talk about on the Pathfinder that are in my mind for 0.4. We don't know. Actually, I haven't checked the database in a while. Maybe I want to pull the database up real quick, but I'll do it later. Essentially, I'm on the lookout for any new updates on skills and the new ascendancies and stuff like that. Because of some ideas that are floating around in my head about the Pathfinder. I'm curious about the Wyvern form and the Wolf form. And I'm curious about lightning and poison, and also the plant-based spells. I know there's spells, and so that's kind of an issue on this Pathfinder. But plant-based spells hitting the game, and plant-based, I'm thinking there might be some poison play there. I don't know, though. Nobody knows. So opportunity for some poison in the new plant spells, and then a bunch of lightning in the wolf and the wyvern. And for my gas grenade build, I've been really leaning into lightning and shock as my weapon swap. So that is interesting to me. I'm thinking of a talisman weapon swap with lightning. But yeah, let's get into the game. We'll talk more. I might pull up the database, see if there's been any changes. All right. So I'm just going to practice in normal league, and I'm not going to practice in hardcore. I'm probably going to die a bunch. I don't feel like restarting or anything. So, Timmy, practice time. Sure. Yeah, I've also been kind of under the weather. I am still recovering from a cold, and damn, my arm is hurting right before this 0.4 release. Like my elbow and my wrist. Sucks. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh, I'm in normal league. Do I just leave it like that? Yeah. It's gonna blink at me like the whole time.
You're alive. I'm glad to see another living soul.
Maybe I should do solo self-found, actually. I'm gonna do that. Delete. Create.
Ranger, an outcast.
Timmy pathing time.
The shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of...
Okay, let's see what happens here. I don't think I've ever played a solo self-found in normal league. Okay. It looks better.
It'll take a better snare than that to catch me.
Let's turn on a little bit of tunes for Twitch. Okay. Man, I'm kind of rusty. I feel like everything's out of place on my keyboard, my mouse, my elbow.
I'm glad them now. I would appreciate it if you could.
Kill him!
Breathe clear, fella.
This is always tripping me up. Like, why can't I pick that up?
This is like no sickness I've ever seen.
So, if I go Pathfinder, like, without knowing what's going on with Talisman as a weapon swap, I would be going Gas Grenade again, honestly. I don't really want to mess around with Poison Arrow, I don't think, this league. Because there's going to be a lot of new things on the weapon swap if I go with the Talisman, and I'd like the main to be... Why is that so small? Oh, I don't have a loot filter. Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so I think we're set up. Yeah, Pathfinder is going to be super strong. The sprint, no knockdown. That's crazy. It's like another Roa ability on the same class.
Another string to my bow.
What is up with that?
Unnatural, but effective. Easy prey. Thunderous shot.
Mana's low. Forgot to check chat real quick. Make sure my overlay is working. There we go. Overlay is working. So anyways, I'm looking for a crossbow. I'm going to go crossbow. And I'll probably do the armor piercing rounds and the high velocity because I like it. I know it's not the strongest option. It is decently strong. It's not like bad. Miller time. Down. So I would go definitely damage. So pathing wise, I'd come out this direction. Actually probably go this way first, out here. So let's do that.
Man or beast, they die the
Sweet, got some gear.
There's a beast up at you could challenge.
Okay, do I save the gems since I'm going crossbow, or do I use one?
These are dangerous times.
I'll save it for now. Let's see here.
These are just
Oh, I've got a little bit of gold. We'll just assume that I don't have any right now.
Stay safe if you can.
So I have done
Songbird makes
solo southbound normal, I guess.
best watch her back.
Let's see. Let's find an empty tab. So 26, and then currency. I guess what will I do here? Let's just dump everything in here. Dump. Alright. We got that set up. I would probably...
Sorry, I was just...
I'd probably sell these for just a little bit of gold to get a scroll of wisdom or something.
Stay safe.
Honestly. At first, just kind of get a little bit of gold and then start disenchanting, I think. And then I'll keep this here. Oh, shit, you can't save that. I forgot that. All right. So I would go ahead and do lightning rod for the beginning. And we'll put it right there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Everybody's practicing on the Pathfinder, it seems. Which makes a lot of sense. Because it looks really good. It got major buffs, man. So the traveling node 1, you get to start in 3 different areas of the tree now, which is awesome. And then you will get 5% attack damage for every travel node. You can pick up global defensives or something else, like regen or like mana regen. But I think attack damage would be the way to go there. Could use some gear. Alright, so where... I bet you this all changes on Thursday. This layout. This map, Clearfell, changes every single league, it seems. And I can never remember exactly the layout. So Brea was up here. I'm looking for the gem. It's right here, I think. And then I like to do the worm before Brea. Level up a little bit in the cave. Ow. Everything hurts.
Thunderous shot.
So where the hell is this place? Over here? It's like in this corner now. Oof, almost got knocked down. If I get knocked down at this level, I'm dead. Let's be careful. Here we are. Got some bracers too. Okay, so it's a level 1 skill gem. We'll save that one at least. Got a robe. There's a bow. Uh-oh. Getting overwhelmed. And I should have killed this one first. Hey, that's a pretty nice drop. Uh-oh. Nice. Get some more projectile damage. I think. Where are we? So I'll go this line, I guess. I know I'm going this way, but I do like to pick up the projectile damage early on. Nice! Gimme! Oh god, don't sprint. I really need to not sprint. Because on Thursday I will be playing HCSSF to start, so I gotta kind of practice like I play, even though I'm not in HCSSF right now.
These tunnels run deep. In my sight.
Got another belt here. Uh-oh. Bad. Yeah, for the swap to crossbow, I gotta most likely gonna have to wait for it. It's not gonna be immediate. It's hard to do an immediate swap to a different weapon unless you get lucky. You kind of gotta have a plan A and a plan B. So my plan A, I guess, is gonna be lightning arrow until I can swap over to crossbow. Oh shit. Hello. I have died like that. I don't like being laid on like that. In a cave. Oh shit. Game just froze. Alright, we should see performance updates and improvements on Thursday according to the patch notes. But yeah, so for the Pathfinder, I am looking for a talisman swap, and I'm looking at the wolf and I'm looking at the wyvern. The wyvern is interesting. If it's got some lightning spells that count as projectiles, I'm probably gonna swap with the wyvern, because that just has more synergy with the passive tree and getting projectile damage. If there aren't really there's nothing like that I can really pick up, then I'm looking at the wolf probably a bit more, because I like that style and I'd like to jump in and rake things with lightning and hopefully apply some shock. So lay down gas grenade, go in, rake everything as a wolf, shock everything, and then pounce out, or whatever it's called. And then lay more gas and repeat. That's basically the idea. Or if the wyvern looks better for the swap, hell, lay down gas and then fly overhead and shoot lightning fire. Sounds awesome. But the lightning is mainly for the added damage from the shock. Take more damage. Is that where I want to go? I think so. No, maybe this isn't. Yeah, I think that was it. That hit me. That hit me too. Let's take advantage. Or not. Oh. I didn't get the tail warning. Alright, I'm out of mana. Let's save some for the AoE that I need. No. Ow! Get away from me, tail. Got the mana back. Hey. Wow. Okay. What's wrong? Strength. Okay. Alright, so to save. What the hell just happened? Save the gems. I need a crossbow. Let's see if there's a white one for sale. We can assume that I would have made some gold, right?
Take a look.
So it would have cost 256. I doubt. I should have noted how much we had. Oh well. Oof. Damn, this is good. Can we just assume that I had picked up 217 gold? Please? Yeah, let's do it. And that'll be the one thing we buy for a while. Because typically you can buy like one blue by now, right?
If you find a pint out,
Humor me, guys. Deckards of replicant. Flying Feather, welcome back. Oh, I need strength. So what are you going to league start? Alright, so we picked up some currency, got some gems. Got a level 2. Alright, so we've got enough to get into crossbow as long as I get some strength. Which... Yeah. I'm gonna have to deviate from my pathing in order to get some, I guess. Let's see. I kind of... No. I don't want to look at these, really. I'm just gonna dump them for now. Let's keep this on... We'll go level up and get that strength. So let's go do Brea. Should I reset? I don't know if it matters. Let's just get to the next zone. Is this sir? Uh-oh. Got pushed out. This is bad. Okay. Down. Oh, and we got a crossbow. I'll identify it. It's likely not better than that. Close. Very close. Okay. Railwood time. I guess I went the wrong way, huh? Alright, so just one level, we get some strength, and then I get to go crossbow, which I really want to do. Yeah, we'll just switch right into crossbow. But we're not gonna, obviously, be in gas grenade, because it's a level 5 skill. But even then, once it's available, it really is not good. We're gonna be doing other things for a while. Another level 2. I like to kill things in here, get a level. There's more density. I guess the next zone is even better, though. But these monsters will chase you down, so yeah. Might as well kill them. I don't skip a whole lot. I'm not a speed racer, that's for sure. Ow. Got slept. So, defensively, man, honestly, alright, so Pathfinder is what I wanted to do, but everybody's doing Pathfinder, so I'm kind of thinking of other options. If anybody has some ideas, please let me know. But the Witch Hunter, like, I kind of slept on how defensive they're going to be with the update to Soul Ward, whatever it is. Kind of an interesting option for a hardcore start, honestly, is the Witch Hunter. Also near the Druid stuff, and starts with a crossbow, which is very strong, grenades. There's a lot going for the Witch Hunter, honestly. The Mercenary is just a strong class in general, but that Witch Hunter is looking tanky. So it used to be just elemental damage for that passive, or the Ascendancy passive, but now it's physical and chaos as well. Sergey, welcome back. Thinking of going with Pathfinder for my league start? Yeah, I was, actually. But now I'm not so sure, because I saw today that everybody is practicing with the Pathfinder. Like, every single channel that I looked at today was on the Pathfinder. Or at least on the Ranger, and like wielding gas or poison in some way, so I'm guessing Pathfinder. Yeah, Pathfinder is going to be extremely strong, and is probably going to be like the new Lightning Arrow. Lightning Arrow got nerfed, obviously, like multiple times over. So they need something. The thing is it's a way to have a Roa without having a Roa. You don't even need to spend Spirit on it. Or something close to a Roa, I guess. But you're going to be able to sprint. And there's also now ways to increase your sprint speed. So people are going to be zooming like crazy on the Pathfinder. And you will not be knocked down. Like, you can't be heavy stunned when you're sprinting on the Pathfinder if you pick up that Ascendancy. Last Lament, yeah, it was nerfed, huh? And I don't know why. It's not like it was super crazy or anything, in my opinion. So what are you thinking for League start? I think you told me you were gonna do... Oh yeah, that's right. You sent a message earlier, or a comment. I will think of it. I know I will. He did a showcase of that awesome build on the POE 2 channel, yeah, and then they nerf it. That's crazy. Why would they do that? Druid or maybe Merc. Okay. Maybe, yeah, I guess he didn't, maybe you said Druid. I thought you were doing something special. Maybe that was someone else. Special as in, like, known. Like, Druid is special. But it takes a special somebody to not do Druid. Because it's so new and shiny, I guess. I am going to do Druid things with the talisman. I just don't know what. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Somehow I've managed to miss, like, everything. It's like I'm just barely not discovering things like this right here. Yeah, TBD on whether the Druid is OP out of the gate. The fact that they are trying to do another hybrid thing. So in ODOT, is it 2? Yeah. The Huntress came out in O2, right? So the whole projectile and melee swap hybrid thing that they wanted with parry, they were really pushing that playstyle. Now they're pushing a spell caster and then like an attack. I don't know what you'd call it. Not a martial weapon user, but weapon attacks, sort of, I guess. Another hybrid push. It's kind of interesting. And to me, it just kind of feels like in this game, anytime you're trying to split between doing two things, it doesn't really end up that well. It's like this game really wants you to go all in on something, not swap between spells and melee. All of the big builds, like the most popular meta powerful builds, are pretty much like one button. Not necessarily one button, but you know, they're kind of spammable versus doing some sort of special thing. Like shape-shifting constantly in order to set things up and whatever. Or standing around trying to parry something. I tried really hard to get good at parry. It was kind of fun, actually. I'm not gonna lie. But it was fun until it sucked. It was fun when you did it. Like, it was like a little mini game, you know? Dude, how is it that I'm just not discovering anything? Here we go. So I found the witch. Oh, hey, I got a medium mana flask. Maybe I don't need to do the switch.
Home of the Grove Witch. What happened here?
Damage is really low. Wow. She is beefy or something. Matt Sergey tried parry for 5 minutes. Nope. Not gonna do it. I think that's what most people did. I'm so stubborn when it comes to things like that. I'll sit there and bang my head against it. Yeah, I haven't used any support gems on this. You know what? I should, though. I can get a support gem that I will use on the crossbow.
Barely broke a sweat. Corruption
Maybe.
claims another victim.
Let's see here. Yeah, we have the one at home. We'll leave those. I guess I'll look at this. I like it. And I guess I needed the helm. But anyways, let's go back to town real quick. Oh, wow. According to Jonathan, aspects of the druid were weak, so they already buffing it internally. Is that out of the talkative try interview earlier today that I missed? Let's see.
Hello. I've collected these over time.
So let's say I picked up about 75 gold or so.
Goodbye.
Which I did. I was at like 5, 6. Yeah. Actually, no, I spent. So yeah, I did pick up quite a bit. Oh, is this is a medium health? Oh, I didn't even pick it up from the witch. I forgot. But I had them in already anyways. It's crazy. Okay. Let's just stash this stuff. Look at this. Picking up some gems. Okay. Dude, the Pathfinder is going to be so fast. I can see it. Just running around without a care in the world. Oh, God! Not today, though. Dude, a support gem makes a huge difference because, man, I feel that my damage is so low right now because I haven't used a support gem. Saving it. We just need to level once. I can't believe we haven't leveled yet. Okay, just need the trees and then the red area. Is this the trees? No. Trees must be over here. Okay, we got one thing here, one thing here. Yeah, it must be over here. Or here. Yeah, Grim Tangle. Here's the trees. I need that. Alright, so then Red Veil, probably this direction. There we go. Everything discovered. Let's go.
I know this place. The crimson remnants of man's folly lay scattered
Come on, give us the level. I want to drop this bow. Ow. Gray bones. We're in it. I should skip rares.
Quick and lethal.
Why would you skip rares? Because they take too long to kill, and they don't really give that much XP versus killing everything else. It takes a lot less time. But if my damage was fine, and, you know, you kill the rare easily, then, yeah, just kill it, but...
Return to the earth.
Item drops, yeah. There's item drops. This, the rare skipping thing, it's more of a racer mentality, which I'm not a racer, so I won't skip rares that often at all, unless they give me a lot of trouble. There's a few types of rares that I know I will skip, because I know that they're just not worth it. Alright, we did it. Okay, let's do this now. So we, I need strength. We're gonna pick up the, wait, this gives dex. I need strength. So we got the crossbow. Let's go to crossbow. Armor piercing. And then we'll do explosive grenade. And then for supports, we're gonna do armor demolisher. And multi-shot. Yeah, let's do multi-shot. There. So that's our setup. Okay, kind of like this one. Ooh, rarity on that. Let's keep the rarity. Rarity's important. Strength. Damn it. Why didn't I look at this? That would have helped. Oops. Alright, so I gotta load armor piercing here. Is that how I want it? I think I'm gonna do E. Then go ahead and throw a grenade right there. Nah, let's do it right there. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Alright, guys. Ah, it feels good to have a crossbow. Oh, God. Wrong ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on R. Apparently, muscle memory is telling me that I had it on R before. Why are they not exploding? What the hell? Armor Demolisher, skills break. Oh shit! No! I didn't want to do that one. I wanted armor explosions. And then armor demolisher. Oh well. I think I'm going to test lossless scaling in PoE 2, see how much it improves FPS and whatnot. I don't know what that is. Should I roll all boots? Yeah, I should pick up all boots, actually. Every single boot, we're gonna pick it up. I'm sad, man. I should be blowing everything up with my armor-piercing rounds. Now I need another support gem. At least grenades feel good.
Need more time.
Okay.
Someone refuses to let
So speaking of wands, does anybody know if Lich with Contagion and Essence Drain, if you can spec out a poison version of that? I'm sure there is, right? There's gotta be. It just seems like it would go well together. I've never played the Lich, really. Just messed around a little bit. Was in hardcore and I died. Like in Act 2 or something like that. Cool program that cost me about 9 Canadian dollars. Allows you to increase performance similar to NVIDIA's DLSS or AMD's FSR features. Hardware agnostic. Interesting. Well, apparently there's going to be performance improvements in the patch, so that might help. If you're going to test it out, either you either have to test it be complete with your test before Thursday, or test it after Thursday, probably, right? Otherwise, you have a variable that is uncontrolled. Let's see what those boots are. Tried it on Elden Ring, worked really good. Nice. Give me a gem, guys. I messed up. Come on, game. I need a support gem. Oh yeah, since this isn't normal, there's no abyssal now, huh? I knew something was missing. I really loved Druid in World of Warcraft. I played Druid a lot. So I am excited for a shape-shifting class. It's gonna be cool. But, you know, I say class. This game is weird, man. Because it's not really the class, it's just the talisman. So everybody can shapeshift now. Everyone should be kind of thinking about talisman as a weapon swap. Watch out. Sprinting. Test it now and also see what it looks like with the new patch on the 12th. Nice. So I've never played any Elden Ring game. Ever. Hardly even looked at it. I don't even know what it looks like, really. Eventually, we're gonna have to do that. Oh, it looks real good. You're already testing it. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. Got this dude here. Watch out. Is he gonna shoot him or what? Guess not. You got me with that one.
Not ready.
Calling me names. Alright, he's dead. Skill gem. Level 3. This gives us
Your war is long.
HPV. High velocity. High velocity rounds, right? I don't even know. High velocity HVR? Why do I am like really losing it. Let's see. That's what we want. And then this is a big node for us. Very nice. Rarity on the boots. Hell yeah. Nice. I'm not gonna check these. I'd rather have rarity than movement speed at this point, honestly. Ooh.
No pack space for that.
Let's just drop this. Who cares? Nice. Got a rune, lightning damage. Okay. All right. So that's that. Superior stuff here. We want to save that, right? What can I drop? I'm going to drop these. There. There's got to be a better way to do this. I feel like this is extremely inefficient. Oh well. Let's go. Excuse me. Are you gonna give me a support gem? No, that's right.
Go well.
Oh yeah, I can't identify. Yeah, I'm wasting. I don't need these. Let's drop the boots. And then we save anything we can break down later, right? What the hell? OBS is flipping out on me. I don't know why. I'm not gonna need that. Guess I'll drop that. Okay.
Renly's done a fine job. I like to hold on to. I will treasure it.
Let's buy a couple more of these. Okay, just hit it and go.
What happened here? The wood, the green. Bye.
Bye. Grim Tangle, my favorite spot ever.
If the face.
Hell yeah.
The old magic still thrives.
The old magic. We're about to experience a lot more old magic in the patch. Holy crap. These guys are vicious.
Quite remarkable.
I can't even lay my grenades down. There. Man, that was satisfying, actually. Marceline! Hi! Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Okay, there's poison right there. Can't see it really. So I saw some of the lightning crossbow shots maybe getting buffed in 04. I'd have to check, but I thought I saw that. I've been going with high armor piercing rounds and high velocity. I just failed to actually put high velocity on my bar. Oh, and you know what else I can do? All right, so here's a little tip if you haven't been playing crossbow. Let's see if I remember how. How do you do it? Okay, never mind, no tip. What the hell? How do I do this? Oh, you right-click it. Okay, so you don't spam left-click 50 times. You right-click it once. And then you've got your crossbow as your second weapon set. And then down here, when you're doing your crossbow shots, I've got weapon set 1 here, which will be armor-piercing rounds. And then this will be 2. So high velocity will be here as weapon set 2 shot. And then over here, you've got to set this to 2. Armor piercing to 1. So now you don't have to really swap around at all. They are ready. So I can spam this and immediately right click. I guess that's kind of a little bit of a drawback if you do a talisman weapons set swap. You're not going to be able to do that. Hey! Is that a super chat? Thank you so much. Getting ready for a league start. Q sticker. Let me see. Oh, I see it. It must be mobile or something. But I definitely see it. Thank you so much. And I agree, it is cute. Well, I guess we're going this way. I ran into 3 dead ends. You're always so supportive. Thank you so much for stopping in today. But yeah, everybody who stops in, thank you so much. We just hit 1K subs on the YouTube channel, which is a pretty big milestone. It took quite an effort, actually. I totally underestimated how hard that would be. But yeah, it's like this time last year is when 01 came out, and that's when I basically started going. So it took a year, but we got there. Now I just got to figure out what to do when I grow up. Shit. Hey, APD, welcome. All right. Does he give a support gem or a skill gem? I would probably skip him, especially if I'm in my HCSS Seth run. Well, maybe not. If he gives a support gem, might want to do him. Just keep the armor broken. Is that the things? No? Oh, is he stunned? Damn it. There, no. He hasn't done the tentacles. I'm always extremely scared of tentacles in these games. I just have a healthy fear of tentacles. I think it's the media. Shit! My mouse went into my other screen for a second. Surprised that hasn't killed me before. Alright, we got it. And it's a support gem. Sweet. Let's do it. So now I get to do the one that I meant to do. Armor piercing. So it doesn't actually show up. Armor explosions. There we go. Let's get that. Oh, I guess I should pick this up. It's got a rune slot. So now things will blow up when they get their armor broken. That's nice. Armor explosion used to be like a tier 3 gem or something like that, or tier 2 or something. Now it's available right off the bat, which makes this a lot better early. I like the machine gun versus the shotgun, honestly, in this game. I hate having 1 or 2 rounds. Shit. That was almost bad. I like having like 100 rounds. And grenades. Holy crap! Marceline, you don't have to. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you. Another super chat. Sticker, probably. I gotta check. 1K subs. Thanks! Yeah! I'm happy about it. Although it's been slow, it's been fun. And I do feel like I just continue to improve, and that's really what it's all about. Just I'm trying to just do things a little bit better each time, I guess. Just like this Pathfinder. This will be the second Pathfinder. My other one is still alive in hardcore now. Well, no. Yeah, I guess so. It was in a private league. I don't know what happens after a private league ends. It must go to the parent, and the parent must be hardcore, I guess. Alright, since we're in a celebratory mood, let's see if I can do something here. Yeah! Some free memberships! Out to the crowd. Sweet. That's in YouTube, not in Twitch. I don't even know. I don't think you can do that in Twitch. Alright, so where's the exit? Why do I always get lost here? Alright, music for the Twitch side. I guess I'll at least hand out music. Let's go to my go-to here. Gets me in the mood. Damn it. That's... Oh, Marceline, you didn't get selected. I'm sorry. You can probably hand out more tomorrow, I think. Dude, where is the exit? The boss was up here, right? It must be... Because usually it's through the boss. Or no, you don't have to do the boss, so it must be over here. Oh, you're already a member. Nice. Okay. No wonder it didn't select you. I don't know if the streamer can personally hand out subs on Twitch, but others can. Yeah, others, yeah. And the streamer must have to do it the same way, but YouTube is pretty cool because they gift 10 to the streamer to hand out per month, which is pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. All right, so it wasn't that. It must be up here. Yeah, usually it's on the other side, but you can get there indirectly. Okay. Damn. Is there there's just a little thing here that I didn't check? Yeah. I hate when that happens. There it is. No, a dead end. Dude, what the hell? All right. I guess it's this weird thing right here in the middle of the map. No? Am I going crazy here, guys? Oh, wait. There's one little area right here. Oh, shit. It's on the left over here. I see it now. Good. God. All right. I think we made it. Yeah, seriously. Oh, whoops. I actually hit M. I haven't done that in a long time. All right, this is a bad position. Yeah, I was almost thinking the middle area, but no, it has to be. It's usually the extremity in this map. That's why I was so confused. That was crazy. All right, we made it to the cemetery. I remember in 01 for hardcore, this would literally be the session. Like, I would have been streaming for 3 or 4 hours or something to get here. That's crazy, dude. It's not like I'm going fast, but it's a lot faster than when I first started. Oh god. I'm totally overwhelmed. Can't wait to get artillery ballista. I'm dying. But yeah, so I go to level up gas grenade. I like to go armor piercing and high velocity and explosive grenade, and then eventually at T5 or the level 5 tier, you can pick up gas grenade, but I still don't go heavy into gas grenade. It's just kind of a nice ability. And I blow up the gas clouds with my explosive grenade. And then I haven't been using high... Oh, man. I've not been using my high velocity round. All right, cool. That was pretty nice, actually. Run the researchers. Those are very good. The high velocity is more for bossing. And rares. Alright, cool. Now, do I break off? Because I need to go this way. Or do I go through? And then go through? Projectile stuff. Let's go through. Let's get a ring. Nice. I would like the physical though, but all right, man. I've got some currency here too. I should definitely roll the ring. Anything else? Gloves. Might as well. Oh, hell. Alright. Guys, I'm trying to craft. Get the hell away from me. What did I get? 2 and not needed. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Nice. Holy shit. Alright, but I'm not gonna use the Exalt. It's too low level. I don't even... Yeah, I like the rarity. Alright, we're looking pretty good, actually. This is solid. I've already got like 18 rarity on me. Alright, here's a rare. See how the high velocity is doing. Okay. Not loaded. So I see the checkpoint here. I need to go there.
Time to seek out this.
All right, Marceline, take care. Have a good evening if you don't come back. I hate this guy. Dude, why does this keep happening? Oh, I see. Basic bolt is everywhere. Get away from me, basic bolt. A peace out sticker, yeah. I only have high. Once you show up, you can't leave, that's why. But yeah, I need a buy sticker. And I do, yeah, peace out would be good. Nice. I like it. You gotta make do, right?
In my sights.
This crossbow that we got is actually pretty damn good for the first crossbow, man. Pretty happy. Okay. Had to check. Well, maybe before O.4 release, I actually go look at the map layouts and try to be good at the game. There it is. I walked right by it. Okay. So with lots of scaling running, I'm running anywhere between 70 and 100 FPS, depending how crazy you are in combat. Nice. Sounds pretty good. Why do I need a map right now? Ah, I got hit. Dude, I really need a support gem for high velocity. No! Damn it! It's like my thumb slipped. I'm gonna die. Oh, great. That guy's just reflecting everything. Alright, let's regroup. This is serious business. Oh, man. Let's not die again. I'm surprised that didn't kill me, actually.
Not yet.
Alright, I'm running out of flask. Alright, broken. Let's pick these up. Come on. This guy's giving me trouble. Ah. There. These guys are brutal.
Humbled by my hand.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I don't think that the... What's the other one called? The consort. She's not going to be as hard. No, I'm not in hardcore, but God, I cannot get rid of the hardcore mentality. It's like I have a very healthy fear of dying. So my first playthrough in the game was blind hardcore run in 0.1, and it was the most difficult gaming experience ever. And I have PTSD from it, I swear. So learning the game in an environment where I'm on run number 18, and if I die, it's 600 hours into my challenge. Yeah, it took me 600 hours to do that. There were people saying they would take me 100 characters, so I think I did all right. It took me 19 characters. Yeah, I dodge roll way more than most people. I freak out way more than most people. It's all part of the package, I guess. Yeah, I tuned into someone just briefly earlier, and they died 3 times on... What boss were they on? Damn, what boss were they on? Shit. Were they on the same boss? I think they were on the same boss. They died 3 times on that dude. But they just... There was no reaction whatsoever. It was just boom, reset and go. No comment. No screaming. It's just another death. Oh god, this guy, he's gonna kill me. See, that's a rare that I'll skip.
Need more time.
What's going on with my grenade? That wasn't good. There we go. Alright. Where is this place? It's gotta be like right here. Oh, hey. Sweet. Alright, is it gonna be right here? I think so. It's like on the other side. Oh, there it is. Sweet.
Praetor's wife must be in here somewhere.
I think so. I was thinking I was gonna play something different in ODOT 4, like not do crossbow, not do gas grenade or grenades or anything like that. It's just something way different. Even spells. Oh god. But I don't know, man. I'm starting to settle into my Path of Exile ways, I guess. I might end up being one of those players that only do the same thing over and over again. Especially since I'm old anyways, you know? I'm starting to get that way with music, movies, TV shows, food. Alright, I'm not killing this guy. This guy sucks. Two of them right here, huh? Shit, he's gonna follow me. Ah. Shit. I can't get away from this guy.
Not yet.
What's he called? Foul Fists? Oh, God. Foul Fists over here. I don't want to be near him. So unarmed got buffed for some reason. Significant buffs to unarmed guys. If you want to fist the game a little bit. They call it the fist build. What you gonna league start? Putrefire, welcome. I was leaning Pathfinder, but I saw that everybody and their mom is gonna do Pathfinder if they're not doing Druid. It seems like this will be Druid Pathfinder League. I don't know. It's gonna be a game day decision, but what I was planning to do was more gas grenade on the Pathfinder, but do a talisman weapon swap into either wolf or wyvern for shock. So attack with shock, get in everybody's face, or fly around and throw lightning around in my gas cloud. Like, so I'd lay down the gas cloud and fight in it is my idea. So one weapon swap will be full in poison with Pathfinder things, and then the other weapon swap in lightning damage. Yeah, the Pathfinder does look really cool. I'm not surprised that everybody's like practicing with the Pathfinder because it is going to be super strong, I think. One issue, though, is that if you are a poison Pathfinder, that means you have to pick up the poison ascendancy, or at least you will be highly incentivized to pick up the poison notable, which will double your poisons. That's 2 ascendancy points. And then if you want to sprint, that's another 4, because that'll be at the end of the line for the travel node, or the speed node. That means that you won't be able to get the attack damage from the travel nodes. Or, like, you're going to have to make choices here. Because poison is mandatory, I think, for Pathfinder almost. Like, there's not going to be a whole lot of people running Pathfinder and not doing poison, I guess. So yeah, there's definitely a decision there, whether to sprint freely or get a bunch of attack damage for every travel node. This guy's always a pain in the ass. Why do I bother with this guy? There's another one. Kind of curious about doing... Oh, and then here's the other thing that I'm kind of thinking of. We haven't really seen the plant-based spells and whether or not there's some poison play in the plant-based stuff. And also, here's the deal. The ranger is the only area of the entire tree that has poison. And GGG, especially in POE 2, does not like pigeonholing everybody into one thing for one thing. So, like, I think that there's going to be poison nodes in the intel strength section, and I think there's going to be poison in the skills for plants. The issue is that those are spells, and the Pathfinder, I don't know, like, you'd have to kind of really change the way you're playing the Pathfinder. The other thing, I guess I can't look at my ascendancy right now, can I? I need to turn the music down for myself a little bit. Let me know if the levels need adjustment. There we go. Poison seems kind of weak from what I've seen. I played it all last league. Gas grenade on several different, or I guess 3 different ascendancies, and it was strong enough for me. It wasn't like S tier, but it was pretty strong. And there are builds out there that can go off. Somebody just sent me a shield wall poison bleed build, which looked insane. So you can scale it. All right, here we are. But for me, it cleared all the content, T3, pinnacle bosses and everything. And it was like easy mode, you know? It just wasn't like a complete one-shot, I guess. I don't know. But set and forget, for a set and forget type of build, it's pretty sweet. Gas grenade. I didn't need to roll. Ow. Oh, I got hit by that. I'm getting hit by everything. Ooh. Watch out. Alright, we did it.
May your name be forgotten by the clans once and for all.
Okay.
Got no pack space for that.
Guess I gotta go back to town, huh? Let's check this out. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. See what it does. Shield wall is good, but it's more like a physical build that sort of uses poison because you're better off scaling the physical damage. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it is ultimately that poison that melts afterwards, but yeah, you have to scale poison or either physical or or chaos, I guess, for poison. Unless you got those wraps, God's finger wraps. Saris, what's up? I just used up my luck for the league. Got the unique crossbow from the witch boss in first zone. That's crazy. So that's the what is that called again? It got nerfed. Damn it. Now I can't think of it. But yeah, I think I know which crossbow you're talking about. They did nerf it this time around, so at least you got it before the nerf. Yeah, ramparts. Alright guys, let's go back to town, I guess. What did I want to do? I wanted to equip this though, but I need level 10. Alright. Let's see, which one got nerfed? It's like one of those things where you can't remember it and you're like, you have to look it up. Last Lament is the one that got nerfed. That's the popular one for endgame. There's like a build. But the one you're talking about is like a leveling one. That's a pretty good one for starting out for sure. All right. Level 3 skill gem. We can level up our armor piercing. I think that's what we're going to do. And then level 10, we're about to hit, so I'm going to hold on to this. And stash most everything else. Should I look at some things? Anything? No. Probably not. Just stash. I'll break this down later. Oh. Nice. We got the frost one already, or the cold one. Let's move these up. Yeah, the Lich lifesteal thing. That's what I was thinking because it's been a hot topic. But you couldn't have dropped that in the first song. As far as I know. Alright. Let's go do the Lachlan, dude. He sounds so drunk. Maybe that's why he died.
What is this? Graves. Isabel. Torko. Callum. The family.
Playing around with Glacial Lance, and it's getting buffed.
This doesn't make any sense.
Interesting.
Those bastard Eternals.
Tell me more.
Make them pay. I must make them.
What ascendancy are you thinking? Uh-oh. Let's let it hit. Maybe Amazon? Nice. People still love the Amazon. It is still strong. They didn't really... I don't think they really nerfed the Amazon, really. They just nerfed things the Amazon was doing. I don't recall any major changes to the Amazon. He's gonna crush me to death. Oof. Get out of that. The ranger area doesn't have much defense. It is really close to evasion energy shield things though, and that's really nice. It's close to a lot of good things.
I knew something was wrong with him. I suppose this was a mercy.
All right.
Here's the look of a hunter.
Oh God.
It seemed
Hey, the hunter. Don't worry.
Gotta do it because he'll follow us in every zone if we don't, right? I hate Delwyn.
Keep up. Don't lose sight of it.
And come on, like they couldn't just do one little change to Asmary Spirits in 2 patches. This is an easy fix, man. Honestly. Alright, I need to slow down. This spirit's gonna get me killed.
This looks sinister. Perhaps thin
You stay on it.
Rotting's flaring. It's getting stronger.
Oh shit.
You're wearing it down. Don't let up.
Oh.
Don't give it a chance to recover.
Sweet. Let's pick those up.
Don't let up. That.
Dance with Death. What is that? Is that a passive? I've never used it. As far as I know. It's with Death. Okay, here it is. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have never used this. I love shields, that's why. I will never use this. If I am running a spear, I have a shield.
Aye. You've the makings of a prop. If you've an.
Alright, cool, bro. Thanks. See ya. Shield is nice at the start. I just really love passive block. It just, there is something about it. I really like layering my defensives and knowing that I have these multiple layers at work. It just is like a comfort blanket. Shield charge to deal with the abyss. Interesting. Yeah, that's one thing that I haven't really thought about is equipping a shield actually for some movement ability. Ever since Sprint got in the game, even though I don't even use it, I haven't even thought of movement abilities really. I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, I need to be on the lookout for a shield and some, like, just a shield. What are the other, like, major options, I guess, for this, for movement abilities? Oh, this isn't it. I need to go this way. Shield charge. Like, early game movement abilities. Not the rower or something.
That is unlike any bird I've seen.
What? Oh, he's already down. Okay. It's like, how did his armor... I broke his armor, I'm pretty sure. Oops.
It won't help you.
Okay. This is taking a little longer. There we go. Yeah, I love Ritualist. I don't like it for that, though. I just like it for the rings and the 25%. It's not flashy, and it doesn't really help early. Even mid-game, it's not even that great. But end-game, oh my god, it feels so good. I was thinking of just going ritualist and then doing druid things. Uh-oh. Sweet.
Screaming anymore, are you?
All right, cool. Do that, and then I guess... What am I gonna need? Well... Probably strength. Alright, and then I'm gonna cut this way, I think. Do I do the less mana? Yeah, I think so. Spirit, maybe, but yeah, mana, I think. It's been a while. 02 is when I last played Ritualist. I'm going the wrong way. Ritual Sacrifice is going to be 120 seconds instead of 20 seconds. Nice. Okay, so there's some buffs there. I didn't see that. How long does it take to actually do the sacrifice? It's funny. I never even tried doing the sacrifice, actually. I get locked into something and then I'm like, I'm good. But I just feel like anything that I have to stop and do and channel just to get a buff, especially like the 20 seconds, yeah, I didn't like that. But 120 seconds? Okay. Yeah, I might look at that now. Just a few seconds. Yeah, that's way better, 120 seconds. I feel like GGG is really, really stingy on stuff like that at first. Until nobody uses it really, and then they're like, all right. There was another change I saw that was like that. There's plenty of examples, though. I probably missed a bunch of stuff over here. Should I just go that way? This is looking like a dead end. One problem is it's hard to tell what buff you actually got. Yeah, that's true. So you don't get... Yeah, because only the auras show up top left. That is awkward. Who was it? Let's see here. I don't think it was a private league. I think it was the actual, like, one of the leaders in HCSSF died using Headhunter because they picked up Shroud on accident at the wrong time and shrouded into lava. And they were literally like trying to go for 100 in HCSSF. I think they were 100 or something. Anyways, all hearsay and conjecture. I heard it from somebody who heard it from somebody. I don't even remember the source anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of concerned about... I don't know if I'm going to go Pathfinder because of how many people are going Pathfinder. I like to be a little bit off meta. Not too off meta. But I think Gas Grenade on a Gemling last season was pretty off meta. As a matter of fact, I was like one of the only ones. I went to POE Ninja at one point, and there's like nobody doing that. Werewolf on a sorceress. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. It's one of my like, I'm likely not gonna do it, but it's one of the ones that I was really thinking about because double shock and chill because the wolf does both cold and lightning. That's sick. Go for it, man. That'd be, I think, pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Because I need to get poison online. Yeah. Or relive my glory days of Diablo 2 and play a bear sorceress. Nice. I really want to go back and play a lot of Diablo 2 because I was so young when I played it that I didn't, you know, I was just basically gaming, kid gamer. And that game was difficult enough to where I didn't actually clear it. Alright, so what am I missing? Wraithorn? Okay. Is it up here? Oh, my grenades were ill-placed. I was gonna do Stormweaver with monk skills. Yeah, I tested that out a little bit on a hardcore character, but it was towards the end of 02. Or was that 01? No, it was 02. And essentially ran out of time, couldn't really do anything with it. But we had someone in the community here who did it in 01 very successfully. Extremely successfully. Like it goes off. Very viable. All right, I am missing it again. I think it's gonna be over here, or maybe over here. Witch Hunter's looking interesting to me because it's going to be very defensive, and my first run will be HCSSF. So just pop the sorcery ward. It now will help with physical and chaos as well as elemental. And
It's as though the trees themselves.
the druid is like a hybrid that wants to do spells and attacks. And hybrids, I think, struggle in PoE too. However, the Witch Hunter, 100 plus weapon set points to play around with your hybrid druid. I think that's a pretty good idea. That one's high risk though, in my opinion. Like you're hoping that you can break druid with your weapon set points. I did that in 03 and then ended up going gemling because I just couldn't break my gas grenade. With 100 weapon set points, I just needed 24. Gathering Storm's pretty good. I don't know that one. You know this game's pretty deep. I've got... Man. I wonder if I'm probably approaching 2,000 hours in Path of Exile 2, and I don't even know what that skill is. There's so much in the game that I haven't done yet. And spell casting is where I need to really, like, focus some attention. Because I haven't been doing that at all. There's a checkpoint over there that I missed. But yeah, I find Path of Exile, it's so going to like 2,000 hours in PoE 1 right now is like just scratching the surface because of how long the game's been going on. That's crazy, man. It's very daunting. I don't know how much I'm gonna really dive into PoE 1. I played it a little bit now.
Too slow. That would only slow me down.
Gathering Storm T14 Quarterstaff Steel, like Perfect Strike. Okay, I hate channeled strikes. That's why I don't play the Warriors, because it seems like you have to have Perfect Strike almost. Like everybody runs it. One sec. So Putrefier, one thing I've noticed in PoE 2 is that the FOMO effect. And how people really like coalesce around the S tier builds. And I'm always thinking, like, how the hell do people do that so fast? Because I feel like the meta, I'm already so invested in whatever I chose by the time the meta shapes that I don't want to do that. I'm just like, nope, I picked Ritualist. I'm glad you can respec the Ascendancy now. That's really good. Alright. Need some support gems. Okay. That was kind of brutal. If you say so. I was sweating. Let's pick this up. Oh yeah. Did I level? Shit. I gotta go get my crossbow. No, I don't care about you, Finn. Okay, let's see what this does. Let's check armor piercing, I guess. Yeah, it's a slight upgrade here. I've got a Artificer's Orb, but I could put lightning damage in this thing. I wonder if it's worth it right now. Probably. Might as well, right? Screw it. It's got an open prefix. I wonder if we slam this thing with the Exalt. Okay, we got attack speed. Alright, so... I have a rune. Where are you? Sweet. Let's check some things out. Oh yeah, can I wake this dude up? I care about you. Do your thing. One character had found Crown of Thorns in Act 2 with Subterfuge Mask. Nice. Was that your league start as well? That's pretty sweet.
This sea. So if we are...
I love when that happens.
It's in my...
Feels so good. That's why you play ARPGs, right? More rarity. Damn. This is looking pretty good. 24% rarity right now. Eh. Hmm. Who cares? As a recent character, not really into the league start race part of the game. I'm slow. I'm not gonna ever be a racer in anything. All right, so I was in Freythorn, right? And plus, I can't even remember what the hell I was doing like 2 seconds ago, so... I think you kind of need to know, have a decent memory to be a racer. There will always be people who play an unhealthy amount. Yeah, I'm probably one of those a little bit. Not too much, but I do push the limit. I essentially am the type where if I have free time, I will be gaming. You know, it's... But isn't that like almost all gamers? I don't know. But it's... I feel like in the past I used to watch more movies, you know? But now it's really about the gaming. I'll watch a movie here and there. But yeah, it's mainly... My streams usually go only 3 hours to 4 hours tops. But on League Start for the first 2 days, I'll do 6. And that's like that is a marathon session for me, though. I'm like... very tired at the end of that. Yeah, I'll be on for League Start. I'll be on Friday and then probably at least Saturday. And then from there, I'll be offline for a while, actually, due to work. For a week. Doing HC trade. I'm gonna do HC. Damn, that's a good question, actually. I've been saying that I was gonna try hardcore trade because I like trade versus SSF, but I feel like SSF always forces me to learn crafting a little more each time. So maybe it's best to force it with HCSSF. Yeah, I was just planning on HCSSF. That's what I usually do. For the League Start, and then when my character dies, I'm just gonna transfer it over into trade to keep going. And it's mainly if I am onto a build that I can actually add value and provide information, then I will work on that to get the video out, which requires me to keep going rather than restart. At least that's my really good excuse to stop HCSSF and go into softcore. Can you transfer from SSF to trade? Yes. You just can't go the other direction. Interestingly, you can't actually transfer from hardcore to softcore unless you die. I actually, for some reason, wanted to transfer, and I was like, wait, you can't transfer? I have to go die? Let's see here. Let's go with strength for now. We'll just respec. We're about even. That's where I want to be. And then intel we'll bring up later. Yeah. Let's see. There are some things here. Like this one. I'll probably pick this up first. And then we'll travel out this way. Or do I go out this way, pick up some more attack damage on our way to Spectral Ward, and then split and cut off and do the poison in the middle of like Act 2, Act 3 or so, I think is the play. Early on, I want to pick up some wheels that just give us basic damage, projectile damage, and stuff like that. Matter of fact, where is the projectile stuff? Oh yeah, this is the one that I pick up. So we can cut across here and then do our cut through here. Then start picking up poison. And then poison. And then the last one is over here. Right there. So that's what we're going to do. It'll end up decent. We'll probably need a little bit of a respec at the end, but mainly it'll be right where I want to be. Now, the unknown thing is what's going to happen with the tree over in the intel strength side. If there's a bunch of poison wheels over there, it's going to throw Pathfinder into a little bit of chaos, especially because the new Pathfinder will actually enjoy traveling because you'll be picking up a bunch of attack damage. However, you could just start in the warrior section if there's a bunch of... This is actually... That's the opposite. So yeah, you wouldn't want to travel over there from here. You would want to start either as the warrior or the sorceress. And then go through here and pick up poison. The fact that the Pathfinder can travel, and it's the Pathfinder, it's a poison class basically. I almost guarantee you there's going to be poison wheels. What else are they going to add? You know, they're adding a shit ton over here. And poison is one of the only things that is just grouped in one little area. That's it. Is there anything else like that? Bleed is spread out. What about chaos? Chaos is spread out because you got multiple classes doing chaos stuff. So you got a bunch of chaos everywhere. What other, like, poison's the only one that's really just grouped up right here. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, what we think we're doing right now with poison wheels isn't really what we're going to want to do. I think there's going to be some really juicy poison stuff out here. I would probably want to start as a warrior if I was doing a Pathfinder into poison with a crossbow. Yeah, with a crossbow. We can, you know, get crossbow things out here. And if you get the constricting cap, you can still go in and get stuff for it, right? Right here. Chaos, interesting. Sorceress. Chaos damage, chaos damage. I mean, you could kind of do more of a chaos, curse, despair type build, starting with the sorceress. I kind of prefer down here, though. I don't know. I read some of the skills. I didn't actually see poison on the plants, but those are spells, so that's also kind of an interesting thing. And so with the Pathfinder, I can't look at the Ascendancy right now. Let's look at the Path of Building here. So this is the big thing, double the number of poisons that targets can be affected by at the same time. This makes it so that you really want to ramp the number of poisons that are doing damage very quickly. So if you're using a big hitter spell or attack to apply your poison damage and you're scaling your poison through that big attack that is slower and doesn't happen all at once, like Gas Grenade. Gas Grenade lays a bunch of poison out at the same time all at once. That's why it's really good with the Pathfinder and overwhelming toxicity. You wouldn't want to pick up overwhelming toxicity, but there's this passive point over here. I'm going to go back to the game. Poison. This one right here. 60% increased effect of poison you inflict on targets that are not poisoned. So this is more when you're doing one big attack to scale your poison and you're not worrying about stacking multiple damaging poisons. However, it's all the way to hell over here in Pathfinder, and if there's poison nodes out here and you're the Pathfinder and you start as the sorceress, you kind of want this one. I guess it would be an anoint option or something like that, or from nothing diamond right here. Oh, wow. This might be a good option for from nothing if you go out there. What else is here, though? Nothing really. Oh, wait. Maybe if you... you can't quite get there. Maybe. Interesting. Man. Yeah, like the shield wall build. Yeah, exactly. Kind of cooking a little bit. It's nice. It's pretty cool when a new class joins the game, new weapon, and new passive area. I'm so glad that the strength intel section is going to be filled out. All right. I missed everything somehow. Finally, you know? An entire area of the tree that was basically a graveyard. Or it was a ghost town. Nobody went over there. There was nothing, really. Grenades kind of suck here. Sorcerers would have to go towards the monk. Yeah. And then a lot of people... the other thing is this area of the tree... Like, this area, because evasion and energy shield is so strong, it's like most people are over here. And you can see that in Path of... or you can see that in POE Ninja. Like, how hot this area of the tree is. It's interesting. I kind of want to look at that real quick. Let's see how hot this is. POE. I wonder if it's even available now. POE 2 Ninja. I'll share in a second. Let me pull it up. Passive skill tree heat map? Something like that? No. Let's see. Builds. Oh, wow, yeah. The leagues are gone. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Rise of the Abyssal. I see it. All right, let's share this in a sec. Show passive heat map. Ugh. Is that real? This is all characters? So this is like the hottest stuff. Right here. People travel out to the edge. Oh, wait. I clicked on something. So what is this doing? Why I don't know how to use this. Found 19 characters. I don't know how that happened. I just clicked on the screen on accident. So Rise of the Abyssal, see all builds, show passive heat map. Out of 104,000 characters, this is the hot area. Interesting. Might try Werewolf Lich. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Werewolf Lich. So let me think about that for a sec. Defensive. And then would you be like bringing in the... Forget what it's called, but the added chaos damage in some way? Be some sort of weapon swap play. No worries. Yeah, so I'm curious about the... so with Blasphemy and Rupture the Soul. Okay, so Blasphemy is when your curse is applied. It's a spirit gem, right? Curse is applied to everything around you in an aura. Or is it one of the ascendancy points? And then Rupture the Soul. I don't know what that is. Let me look at that. POE 2 DB Rupture the Soul. Okay, so it's a Lich Ascendancy. Cursed enemies killed by you have a 33% chance to explode. Nice, okay. And then dealing life as chaos damage. Another option for exploding corpses like that is the Witch Hunter. Already right next to the Druid area, right? Also very defensive like the Lich. And then now with the Druid, again, that spell versus attacking, having 100 set points to do that. I've been wanting to do melee Witch, but the Witch starting area sucks for melee. Yeah, that's going to really open things up with the Druid and the Talisman. So I did a melee Witch, actually. I have a build guide on my channel from 03. I did a Bleed Ignite, Spear. What are they called? Shit, I can't even remember the Ascendancy. I'm losing it. Infernalist. It was actually pretty cool. So Blood Hunt would actually scale Ignite to essentially delete a T5 at the time, I think. T3 is Pinnacle Boss. But yeah, it was essentially... you got the Blood Mage stuff. They all went melee in 03.
That voice. Why do I feel like I've heard it before?
Please.
At least he's honest about being a liar.
Alright, so we got one down. That is crazy. I went through this entire map and didn't run into one. Is that insane or what? Feels really weird. I've seen the melee Blood Mage, but I've seen it with crossbow. Yeah, it was Rake and Blood Hunt Spear in 03. It was extremely popular. Let's see here. Turn on some other music. For the Twitch side. Yeah, I was using Rake and Blood Hunt with Ignite on the Infernalist. It was pretty fun. Not as powerful as the Blood Mage, obviously. That was like S tier. That's kind of loud. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Yeah, in 02. Yeah, you're right. No. Was it 02? Yeah, 02. 02, yeah. I'm already thinking it's 04. Okay, I guess I gotta go out this way. Oh, yeah. Rake and Stomping Ground was kind of like the easy way to level, which I used a lot too, especially in hardcore. It was so good. And it got obliterated. They deleted that. And it's kind of fair, because everybody was doing it, no matter where you were almost. Yeah, I think you'll be able to level the Witch in the Druid area.
Need more time.
And I like that with Blasphemy and the Curse. I think that's a good idea. I like it. Yeah. Because you'll be a werewolf in everybody's face, applying it, because they'll all be in your presence. And then they'll all be exploding. Excuse me. It's like I could either curse with temporal chains or vulnerability, yeah. And then, hold on. You could even apply 2 curses to that thing, right? Let's see. Now what? Through here? This is crazy. How am I missing everything so badly? Okay, I'm gonna go back here, checkpoint up here. Two curses, more spirit. Yeah, true. You'd want a different spirit gem, most likely. Yeah, I forgot how expensive that is. Okay, so this is the boss. This is crazy, guys. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, there's 2 checkpoints here. I completely missed it. Yeah, this place... Sometimes, though, you get really lucky in this zone, and it's like back to back to back to back. And you're done in like 3 minutes.
Need more time.
Have I picked up a support gem? I feel like it's been a while. Okay. We get our first spirit gem. I think I'm gonna go Wind Dancer.
Affront to nature.
The offensives, well, actually Withering Presence. But we don't even have gas yet. Yeah, the spirit gem selection for the Pathfinder gas grenade is kind of awkward. I could just do Herald of Flame as a temporary. Seems to be taking a long time. Now. Could do Pathfinder Wyvern. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the options that I was kind of talking about earlier. So my two that I'm obviously it's like the wolf or the wyvern, I guess, because of the lightning damage. We still haven't seen if there's any sort of poison damage from the wyvern. I'm curious about that, though. I wonder if there will be. I have to sit right here while he's doing all that. Sucks. He's shocked. Oh yeah, he has to gain his health. Seriously? Scene in that thing? No, it doesn't. No, it isn't. Okay. I guess. What else? I guess.
Return to the void.
Alright, I'm just gonna go Wind Dancer. Plague Bearer stores 4% up to 197, deals physical damage equal to stored poison. No thanks. We want Herald of Plague eventually. And then Withering Presence. Actually. Maybe I go Withering Presence actually. Because we're close to getting gas online, and then also I could put Contagion on the bar. We have room. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. I'll have to fix that. Damn it. Okay, we'll fix it. Maybe there's some intel on any of these.
Thank you.
Guess we'll go with lightning. But yeah, the thing about the wolf versus the wyvern, like you said, projectile damage, if you're building up any of that in your passive tree, you kind of want it in your main tree, not on your passive sets. Which means wyvern, if it's got some good electric projectile skills, I think it will. Wow, +2 level. 2 to 5. Interesting. I wonder. Which one's better? Okay. I don't want to spend on that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to respec. So I need 21 spirit, or 21 intel. So I need 2 hits.
The winds.
How much would this cost? Okay, wow. I can get rid of this one now. So we'll go here. Okay, so it would only cost like 50, what? 130. Oh, wait. Times 2. So we put this on. And then level 4 gem. Should I? Yeah, I think. Let's see, actually. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Let's do the level 4 on Contagion. And I think I'm going to put it right here. Oil barrage is lightning damage? I had no idea. I did not look at that. I wouldn't have thought. 40% to physical to lightning. Nice. So we already know that's an option. Why in the hell is oil barrage lightning damage? Doesn't that seem weird?
One must always be willing to change.
Is it worth it? I guess. I like the rarity. Maximum life. Lightning resistance. Let's keep that one. Should I look at that? No. Okay.
Stay safe if you can.
Sure.
Yes. It seems shadows haunt us.
Guess I'll keep the rarity, I guess. I don't know. Oh. I guess. I don't know. I like rarity. It's worth it. I should keep this on me, probably. Alright. It only is if you empower it with a power charge. Oh, weird. I don't like messing with charges in this game, really. I don't know about you guys. I like 1 to 2 button builds. I can do a little bit of a rotation that isn't required, like in an order, you know what I mean? Something... I can do like 3 skills whenever. That's fun enough, but if it gets too rotation E, kind of feels bad. And then charges and stuff, I hate managing charges. Nice. A shield. Maybe I should get the shield charge online. I'll probably just forget to use it over and over again. I like the other one. Like the builds that are kind of hard to pilot. Yeah, there's a certain amount of satisfaction from piloting something that's difficult. I do get that. I think I've had my share of builds that are interesting like that. I can't really think of which ones were kind of cumbersome. I know my league start... Oh man, in O2, I was trying to force parry. I was trying so hard to make parry work. I think we'll need one... Now let's go strength. I was playing by the book. I was doing the jump in, attack, and then go back and do range, parry, all the things. It was pretty fun, actually. But it sucked so bad. Here's us in a few days. That's us right there. Hopefully not that one though. Yes. Oh. Thought it was a support gem. However, we can use that and level up. Let's level up armor piercing, I think. I don't want to do this. Does it give you a support gem, though? I think it does. My build's not great for this. Because they can just jump me, basically. The delay on grenades sometimes kind of cumbersome. No, it's a skill gem. Damn it. Parry is an AoE and you can parry from a distance. Yeah, they're making it very easy. Again, it's another instance where they really wanted people to enjoy this mechanic and nobody did. So they tried to buff it. Still, no one's using it. They really want people to... They really, really want people to use parry, guys. Well, I guess I'll pick up the waypoint. We gotta get the book, though. Or the flute.
So...
Man, they are so invested in parry. That is funny. Should I have gone back there with the checkpoint? Or is it over here? I want to use parry, but it's just so bad. But maybe it's good now. Maybe you should do the parry build for 04. Lead the way. Maybe I should revisit parry, actually, now that it's being buffed again. What do you think? A sprint parry build on the Pathfinder. And then put oh shit, put poison on parry. You do Fangs of Frost, Glacial Lance. Now we're talking. Alright, I think it's over here. Alright, we're gonna do a wolf parry build. So weapon swap with spear and a buckler. And then a talisman for the wolf. And the thing about it is, they're never going to expect the wolf to parry with a shield all of a sudden, or a buckler, right? It's going to just surprise everybody. But no, I'm actually kind of interested. I am being a little, like, I don't know what you call it, funny or something, but I am actually kind of curious about this new parry mechanic. At range, an AoE effect, easy to pull off. Like right now, I would be able to parry the shit out of all this very easily. Well, shit. Which way do I want to go here? Seems like everywhere sucks. Let's go this way. It's probably over here. They're adding parry passive nodes, yeah. I don't know, guys. I think we might have a detour to make. I'm kind of feeling it, actually. I'm gonna look at the ascendancies.
But the songbird seems attached to it.
I think it seems shadows haunt us both.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go this way, huh? I kind of screwed that up. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go this way, not this way. See what I mean about memory?
The wind's changed direction.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a shield and do shield charge. It's just too much effort for me. I don't need that. Quality. Strength. Level 4. Okay. Oh, hey. Quality. Hey, Mick Goldstein, fellow practicer. Another person who's playing some random class and then just gonna play the druid anyways. So the smithing thing is always on the side. Now it must be up here. I think we would have heard it by now. Oh, yeah, I do have a loop filter. So yeah, I think it's that way. Yeah, the Oracle will be interesting. That's one of those ascendancies that I avoid because it just seems too complicated for me right now. I'll let someone else figure all that out. It's another one where it's like a skill-based thing, timing, setting all this stuff up. Other than the secret passive points, that's interesting. And they featured a minion passive. Notable. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. They showed an anti-crit ascendancy point. Anti-crit? What the hell is that? Seems good for AC survive. Oh, one of those. Okay, yeah. Where critical hits don't apply the damage bonus. Yeah, it is good for hardcore. Oh, they're unlucky. Gotcha. Yeah, something like that. I get you. That doesn't... It'll be interesting to see how they balance these secret passives that only one ascendancy can use. I doubt that they would want to bring in something really, really powerful OP. But at the same time, they're going to want to entice people to actually do it. Where the hell is this thing, man? This is a good zone for grenades because everything walks so slow. And or doesn't walk. I wonder if they'll ever improve the AI. Like those guys that stand still, if you lay grenades, they look at the grenade and say, shit, I better get the hell out of here. Pathfinder is new Los Angeles, yeah. True. Is that because of the green smog around Los Angeles? I know it's a play on my title. But yeah, it seems like everybody's practicing on Pathfinder. Okay, here we go, finally. It was actually pretty far away. Smithing tools. Got some sabatons here. Let's see what they are. Okay. Time to execute somebody. I really want to support gem. High velocity skill gem. High velocity has no support right now. That hurt. Enemy crit chance against you is unlucky, and damage of enemies hitting you is unlucky. Nice. That is pretty strong, actually, having both of those. Has like a mana shield thing if you have more mana than life. Yeah, okay. One thing about the druid is I am not a spellcaster at all. And both ascendancies, you know, the human form is a spellcaster. That's the idea. So it's kind of deterring me from going all in on druid right now and rather just playing around with the talisman as a weapon swap. On a crossbow or something instead. But yeah, I feel like if you pick either one of those ascendancies, you're kind of locked into being a spellcaster, it seems. I don't know. I mean, I guess we don't really know yet. Just need swords, yeah, for sure. Damn. Could be a... I can't think of the class name. The one that everybody loves. The sword magic user. Spell sword. It's like the most simple name. It literally is the two words combined, right? Spell sword. Templar. That'd be nice. Dude, I really love paladin classes, and I am so excited to get a Templar in this game. Way more excited than a druid. How do you fix the issue of mana in the map when playing crossbow? I usually don't really have a... Oh, in mapping? So I don't have an issue in the leveling, really. But for my build with gas grenade, you don't really have to spam your skills. You lay your gas, and then you go about your business. But I do really prefer getting a mana on kill with the gas grenade build. So mana on kill modifier is really good on gas grenade. That alone is like, it helps a lot. And I'm a gemling with added skill levels and everything, so yeah. Wasn't bad. There were times where I'd accidentally run out of mana. You do have to kind of manage it, though. You can't just spam all your stuff. That's the thing. And you don't need to, though. Shaman has some synergy with the bear and rage. Yeah, it does. The shaman has the... that they will gain rage over time as a spellcaster and be able to buff their spells, which seems awesome. That seems really cool. Marauder and Axe guy, nice. I typically am too in games. I tend to go warrior, but if there is like a holy warrior, I'll do that. I like holy warriors. Kind of seems like in Path of Exile, axes are popular with Templars, which is kind of weird. I don't like that. But in Path of Exile 2, I ended up going range. I tried warrior and just didn't like it that much in this game right now. Oh god, I forgot about that one. Almost rolled right into it. I'm getting overwhelmed a little bit. There we go. Finally, a support gem. I thought he gave the level 5 gem, though. What the hell? Oh, no, it's the quest. Okay. Going Bear of Katava. Hell yeah! That's the first time I've heard that, but it makes so much sense. I wish I came up with that. That sounds fun, actually. In Smith of Katava, a lot of changes. I actually haven't really looked into them. I did play a Smith of Katava in a hardcore run, and I really enjoyed it. So, Smith of Katava always kind of calls to me just because of the defensive option for a hardcore run. So I am interested in eventually deep diving the changes here. A duelist with Cyclone, nice. Starcaller Axe. So my last Path of Exile 1 character was a duelist, but I can't remember. I think it was Dual Strike, and I was trying for bleed stuff, and I know that's not typically how PoE 1 players do bleed, but I'm not a PoE 1 player really, so I was just doing whatever, blind. But it was fun. I enjoyed the duelist and swords. And axes, I guess. I think I ended up in axes with the bleed. Haven't played PoE 1 in a long time. I am surprised I never gave PoE 1 a shot back in the day. I'm kind of disappointed in my past self. Too busy playing World of Warcraft. I love the sound of armor breaking in this game. I wish armor break was more significant. I think it needs to be tuned up a little bit. Even with all the passive nodes that they added, I'm not sure that armor break is really a big deal. But I could be wrong. There might be some build out there that really leans into this. I'm sure there is, but it just doesn't seem all that great compared to the other options, really. Man, these guys have armor even if you break their armor. What the fuck? Dude. Oh, it's the shield. Yeah, that's right. This is crazy. Oh yeah, I need my level 5 skill gem. Let's go. Back to town. Explosive energy with blood and poison herald. Yeah. Is there a specific build out there that really popped that off? I know there's synergy. But man, it's just when you fully break armor, it just doesn't feel like you get enough out of it. All right. So we did get a support gem. Let's get our gas grenade. Then I got to decide whether to do high velocity. I think we do high velocity at first. That's a tough call. Nah. We're gonna multi-shot. This is a tough call. We're not really invested in gas yet. We do want a lot of gas. Oops, I forgot how to play. Let's do multi-shot. Oh, and I can always just swap multi-shot into high velocity rounds anyways. All right. What is it? Oh yeah, blank rune.
This hooded one is...
Who doesn't pick physical?
I heard you're heading for the village. You fat old well.
Enter the manor.
She's mad. Okay.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Armor piercing rounds, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I saw this build. Somebody really popped off with armor piercing rounds. Yeah. I recall seeing something and I was like, what the hell are they doing? They used Nova as well, and it was just like it looked like Contra from Nintendo, honestly. They were going crazy. Yeah, seriously. I remember watching that, and even after the guy explained it, I was like, what? I still don't know what the hell's going on here. All right. Let's try to get to the boss here. No more messing around. Oh yeah, I've got gas to lay down. What the hell's going on here? Which one do I normally do? Muscle memory's not telling me where I normally put gas. I think because I do put it there. So I'm fine exploding the gas at this point. We're not gonna like worry about the actual poison damage right now. It's kind of how I play it for a while. It's just added AoE for me. Gotta time it right though. Gotta time it right though. I'm not good at this. Because my muscle memory, I think, is telling me I actually do the opposite. Let's try it. Yeah, that feels a lot better. There we go. Oh, he wants to crossbow fight. Hell no. Get out of my way. We're having a crossbow duel. Yeah, lay down. Dude, high velocity rounds does feel pretty good sniping like that, honestly. What do I need? Strength. Use the Glacial Rune for the cold rest for Geonor. Okay, so who doesn't, or who does pick up physical? Maybe I'm the only one. That makes a lot of sense, though. That does make sense. I just rely on the charm. Oh, is this a support gem? I think it is. Hell yeah. Okay, multi-shot again? Jeez, seriously? I think so. I think I'm gonna go double barrel first, actually, and then go into multi-shot. Yeah, let's do that. Did high velocity with bleed and poison. Nice. Yeah, I remember that being kind of a popular way to go about the 03 start. Makes a lot of sense. I ended up So my O3 was interesting. I was trying to do armor break on a witch hunter. Now my plan was just to break the weapon set stuff, but I didn't really get there. And also, I ended up using gas grenade because I wanted to play around with the armor break. And I was like in Act 4, maybe the interludes or so, by the time gas grenade started like just popping off like out of nowhere. And I'm going, God dang, man, gas grenade's doing work, and I'm here trying to just break armor. So then I started looking into gas grenade, and that's kind of how I fell into it. And then I decided to give up on the witch hunter because my build for the gas grenade only needed like 24 or so weapon set points. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go gemling for more gem levels. All right, we're in the manor.
It's a cowardly wolf that hides in his den.
Oh yeah, blood. Can I get blood resistance? Forgot about this place.
An easy trophy.
Easy. Witch hunter is nice for the armor break chaining. Yeah, I think that, yeah, that build was a witch hunter, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Gemling seems kind of boring now. It is boring, but it is pretty effective. It's just, and I kind of like those classes, like the ritual. Oh shit! Watch out! These guys are gonna kill my ass. The ritualist is another example of a kind of a boring. If you're just getting it for the rings, you know, it's like, all right. But man, I love it. I don't like overly complicated ascendancies. Except for the Smithic Atava, I guess. Alright, I'm running out of flask here. Amazon Lightning Arrow was my league start in 03. Yeah, I went Ritualist and then ended up doing a Bleed, Rake, Blood Hunt Ritualist. I mean, it was strong, but it wasn't the S tier goodness of the day. And Amazon definitely felt stronger earlier in 02. Like, Ritualist is a slow burn. You got to get to the very end game for that to feel really good. Oh, God. Alright, I am almost out of flask. I need a checkpoint, or I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, Lightning Arrow was decent. Yeah, I would say so.
The hawk circles its prey.
I'm surprised that Lightning Arrow still exists in this world after 02. And it's actually still strong. It's crazy. I thought they would have just deleted it. I thought they would have sent someone back into the past to make it never exist. Just keeps getting nerfed. All right, so with the nerfs in 04. Oh, I'm thinking what the hell? I'm thinking the spear. What was the spear lightning skill? But now in 04, now we're getting the nerf to lightning arrow, which is what you were saying. Sorry, I confused myself, I think. Lightning Spear, right? That was like the OG O2 really OP thing that got nerfed to the ground, but was still powerful somehow, or still used. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see Lightning Arrow after all this. This is the one where I want to be behind him or something, right? Yeah. Don't get burnt to a crisp. Alright, we did it.
Is there nothing safe from corruption?
No. Alright. We got something here. Cold resistance, just in time. Didn't need a rune. Wait. Level 16. Okay, we'll get there. Wow, that's pretty good. Lightning damage. Alright. Heat-proofing now causes your body armor to grant the bonus of being unaffected by all damaging ailments. Previously just ignite. Wow. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So even this one, you're immune to freeze, ignite, or shock based on your choice. And then 50% evasion rating also grants elemental damage reduction. Oh, wow. Yeah, interesting. But this, I think, changed also. There's a change here. I'm going to check it. Practical remedies removed. I guess they did not change that one. Which one's practical Okay, this is removed. So it's just this? Sustainable practices. Interesting. So this is gone. And then there's 2 points here. And then this is gone as well. And then this allows you to sprint without being knocked down. Interesting. So it would block corrupted blood as well. Is that that's considered a damaging ailment?
Nowhere to run.
Can't wait to get artillery ballista. Man, this guy's fast. That needs to be us, except with no pustules on the back. So on Thursday, should be running. Like, the bear looked extremely slow. I don't know if that's really true. Like, how's that going to play out? And then is the wolf going to be faster somehow? Naturally? These wolves are fast as shit. All right, we're 16. Oh, wow, that had spirit on it too? Oh my god. I don't have a spirit gem, though. I have never seen spirit on a chess piece drop this early, honestly. I feel like it's always at least Act 2. 10% movement speed. Guess we give up the rarity. %8 now. Oh wow. Shit. I fucked up. No I didn't. There we go. This game looks so good. The explosions are so satisfying. Heat-proofing woodblock bleed, ignite, poison. Yeah. Not corrupted blood then. That is pretty powerful. It's quite a few mods on maps that you wouldn't have to worry about. It's always fun going into a league start situation after a while because you're just so used to blasting. It's like the whole game just slows down. Everything's like a decision that's meaningful. What's he trying to do to me? Normally, don't they try to attack at range? This guy wants to, like, really tentacle me. This is weird. They almost always attack at range. Those guys are so deadly right there. It's crazy. I think they're the most deadly trash mob in the game. Yeah, these guys. Does it block like poison ground effects? Yeah, like if you cannot get those applied to you, like the ignited ground, your armor would take care of that, I think, is what it sounds like to me with heat proofing. I'd have to read it though, but I mean that'd be kind of pointless almost. And now ignite is basically I'm still kind of confused about how ignite actually works now, but you're not igniting the monsters, right? It's actually the area that's igniting. All right, here we are.
Are they feeding it?
Yes, they are. Iron bombardiers. I don't know. But I will say I need to do a deep dive on the Smith of Katava. Maybe I want to go Wyvern of Katava. I don't know. Bear of Katava sounds awesome, though.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Mm-hmm.
First one's iron. You'll pay your life.
He's got a lot of armor. Get out of there. I don't want to be in that. Didn't take advantage of the broken armor very well. Oh, this one? Watch out. Okay, stay away from him. The sword. So brutal. Oof. And look out for that.
Open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
I think not. I think so much more. You think you are too weak to do the job. I'll find someone who...
You manipulative whore.
Alright, I think I can stop.
After all I've given you.
Shit. Got hit.
As night falls, winter's chill, fought the unworthy.
Damn it. I'm getting hit.
Forsaken forests, as cold as death, of Baalism, the pack won't follow us.
I'm definitely gonna have to deal with the red ones because I'm not doing enough damage, that's for sure. Yeah, alright, that's a lot of damage right there. Hell yeah! Where was that the whole time? The red ones! Where was that the whole time? All of a sudden. That must have been a really good gas explosion or something. Alright. I'm not a racer, so I'm gonna stick around and loot.
It consumed my being.
That's Act 1. Good stuff.
Used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish.
All right.
Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Need us. Oh. Alright, guys. I think that's it for me today. I'm going to be back on tomorrow. We'll continue practicing a bit, talking Pathfinder. I am going to make a game day decision, though, on whether or not I start with the Pathfinder, especially because now, like, everybody's thinking of starting with the Pathfinder. And I like to be a little bit off meta, so I'm going to look at other options. If you've got any options or if you got some great ideas, we've heard some in chat today, just leave a comment in the VOD, or if you're in the Discord, just shoot me the message in Discord. But yeah, I'm kind of open to options now, just because I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. Anyways, have a good evening or the rest of your day, wherever you are. Thanks for joining. GG's. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoyed the chat. Take care.